So I did a poll just now because the whole Shanks secret love child thing, right? Um, and I asked which One Piece character suddenly being revealed to have a secret love child would be the worst twist. Because this is up there. Because the more I think about it, the more I think about the fact that people would try to. Shanks is so powerful. He's probably one of the 10 most powerful people in the entire world, if not one of the most five. Like if you were to rank 1 through 10, the most powerful people in the entire world, those five elders are probably up there in that top five. But maybe Shanks is more powerful than one of them, so he would take the five spot or something. Like I'm just assuming. I don't know if these guys can fight or not, but like the one with the sword probably can, but they probably all can. Like they got that spot for a reason. In this world, it's meritocracy. I think they call it, where like you fight your way to the top essentially. So by the merit of your fighting, building your fruit powers, and just a mere power of your powers, right? So I'm assuming those elders are in the top five, but Shanks is up there. He's one of the 10 most powerful people in the world, and nobody's going to try to take advantage of the fact he has a kid. Now she considered the vibe I got was that he's dead to her because she doesn't like the way he moves and operates, and she's probably using a different name. It's probably not common knowledge, but there's ways to find shit out, right? So people be looking like I want you to dig into every aspect of his life. Somebody's going to uncover that shit. She was on his ship for years. Somebody saw that. He was going to ports, and she was coming down the gangway with him into port, going into bars. This wasn't Luffy's hometown. Wasn't the only place that happened. There were hundreds, if not thousands, of people who saw her with him for years. Right? Hey, there was this kid who used to hang around with him. I wonder who she is. Yeah, well, it could just be an orphan he took on board, or it could be his kid. Either way, he probably cares about her. Where is she now? Right? Like, come on, it's out there. He wasn't exactly being secret about this shit. People would use that against her. So I consider it a pretty bad twist. But there could be worse options. What if Zoro had a secret love child? Like, he's down to F, right? Chopper is so young and naive, I just can't see him ever having a kid. That's probably who I'd vote for. Robin, the logistics of that, how would that work? She was evil. And then she's with our team. She's never had 9 months where she could have that possibility, so that'd be a terrible ass twist. You could probably just retcon it as like when she was with Crocodile, she took time off, right? But yeah, I doubt it. And Luffy was the other one, right? He's pretty much asexual, right? So, I mean, I just don't think he cares that much. Like, he may not be asexual, he just doesn't care right now. Like, maybe later in life, right? He just, the few times women have thrown themselves on him, he does not care. So, and Bo Hancock's hot, so come on now. Somebody replied to that. So far, he's winning. He's undefeated. He's got all the votes so far. Somebody replied and says, Luffy, there ain't no way. There just ain't no way. Yeah. I kind of agree. I still think Chopper is the most ridiculous just because we know him. And he's so immature, right? He never seems to have any interest either. Really, most of them don't. We really only see, um, we really only see Sanji have any interest in the opposite sex or whatever, any interest in sex. Because you got 11 crew members, one of them is probably gay, right? So whatever, interest in anybody. Um, Frankie's down to F. He had two women he was screwing that were basically his minions. He was doing three ways every night, right? So like that was happening. So he sowed his wild oats. Zoro probably just seems to be way more interested in drinking, but like he could probably one night stand here and there. He probably has, right? I still think Frankie and Robin are smashing right now. Like maybe not literally right now, but like anytime they're everybody else on the ship is asleep, they're handling business. They're about the same age, so that makes sense, right? But yeah, I just most of them they're young enough. It's just not a concern that they want to conquer the world. There's plenty of time for that when we're in our late 20s and early 30s, right? We got plenty of time. Only Sanji's like super obsessed with it. So I thought it was a funny poll. At any rate, let's go ahead and get into it. We got shit to settle here. Luffy getting rescued. I see he's underwater. That's probably the first thing we're going to start with. Who the hell knows? But 3, 2, 1. I see. You're not laying the correct way, though. He was head down. You're the correct way you should be floating to the bottom. Like, basically, like you're laying down, right? Luffy's head down. That's a very uncomfortable way. Got water going up your nose and shit. That's right. Rally the troops. Chopper's the most happy. Look at him. I didn't notice Chopper. I didn't notice Chopper last time I was looking at Zoro and Sanji. I didn't see Chopper, man. He's very happy. Because he was the one that believed the most that Luffy was dead, right? Yep. All of us. In your ass. So you're still going to use your club, huh? Well, shit. I mean, we saw this last time, I'm just saying. I wonder if the purpose of the frog is so that we can see um, his son kick his ass. I heard the name Otama. That's the girl who can control people, right? I think. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, he's just sinking like a stone. The most uncomfortable way possible, upside down. Yeah, and then go up really fast, right? Just don't give him the bends, because that would be bad. The bends are not a joke. Shut up. I don't tolerate backseat driving, by the way. I will pull the car over and stop. Like, that's one thing I do not mess with. So, get off my ass. He's going to get the bends. That's just as bad as drowning. It'll kill you. You only need to go, apparently, you only need to go about 40 feet underwater and then you can get the bends. 40 feet, that's it. They were way more than that. Look at him. He's got too much water in him. Why did he not swell up until he came back up? Was that the bends? That's probably what's going on. It's the bends, yeah. This is not how you do it. This is not legally prescribed. Let me get my fat ass on here. That'll do it. Yeah. My big fat ass. Booyah. Get that shit out. That's right. Easy does it. Nope. He's got a strong stomach. He can handle it. You know this boy weighs about 600 pounds. He's like Jeep Wilson, man. Jeep Wilson was a smooth 420 pounds, man. Somebody's got to give him the kiss of life. Oh, shit. She's been carrying him like a football for about 150 episodes now, man. This is her job. It's like her job, carrying him around. Yeah. Hey, that's pretty good. So you shouldn't have been panicking, you little brat. Excellent. Because you're pretty incompetent in some of these other things. You see a submarine anywhere? No? I guess we'll just go to the island. Screw it. Hey, well executed. I'm impressed. Well, it's probably for the best. He was a target, man. We need to get him off that damn island. Brutal. Brutal. So you're stand there and cry. I know you're just 8. I know you're only 8 years old. I get it. You're gonna stand there and cry? Or are we gonna get back in the game, man? Buckle up, Buttercup. It's a full-time job taking care of this son of a bitch. Because you're not only taking care of her body, you got to constantly maintain his emotions, right? There ain't shit you can do about it down here. There ain't jack shit you can do about it down here. Nothing. Take care of the kid. Maybe you can get to the capital in time to warn people, but, to escape? Right in your face. I like Zeus's scowl. We're replaying this shit? Really? We got screen time for this? Yeah, we know, man. Look, and then he shoots the star and she gets planted up. We're doing this, huh? I gotta say, Usopp came through on this one. Will this bitch just die, man? I swear to God. She's the real Phoenix in this storyline, which is appropriate. She is a bird. I mean, dinosaurs are birds, right? Yeah. Or birds are dinosaurs. I like that animation. I saw it the first time, but it was funnier this time for some reason. She gets yeeted out of there by the plants. I'm gonna tear that ass up. What the hell? What are we doing? We ain't got time for this shit, man. Kill this bitch. Hera? No, Hera. Zeus and Hera. I just realized. Zeus and Hera. I just realized what they were doing. I didn't even make a connection. Uh, what did she say his name was? I missed it. Shit. Oh. What the hell? I'm gonna have to go back and check that out. That must have been a great joke that I missed. he must not like the name she picked, I guess. Is what I'm gathering here. Light this bitch up. Lightning blast this bitch up. Yes! Get her out of here! Piece her up. Oh, god damn. Are you shitting me? Really? Son of a bitch. Boy, I can't. I really need to do a tier ranking of who I hate the most so I know how to appropriately feel about some of these things, man. Because whoever's on screen is the one I hate, but there's some I hate more than the others. That's right. Get her ass! Barbecue this bitch. That's right. Turn her to white. When she goes to white animation, that's when they're done, man. Get her out of here. She's an ink blot. You can pick her up during a therapy session. She's just an ink blot now. Get her out of here. Bitch. Finally. Oh my god, I need a cigarette. Jesus. What an annoying piece of crap. You're next, by the way. You wouldn't be high up on my list, but you're in the top 20, man. Snitch ass, PR ass, fake news ass. Get this bitch next. She's next. Torture ass. Yeah, that's never happened before. Don't tell me we're losing. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. I gotta like that. Oh, he's about to light her up. Oh yeah. Yeah. Drop the bomb. Booyah. Oh shit. Chomp. Chomp. You dead as hell. Get her out of here. That's 2 of the top 20 in 2 minutes, man. I don't know if I can take much more of this, but I'm into it. Bite that bitch. Speak. Give your marching orders. Hey, everybody. That's why they said her name in the title. Okay, I get it. Hey, everybody. Unleash hell. Let's have it. Unleash hell. Yeah, even Queen's looking around. What about it? That's Japanese saying, what of it? Yep, there's our master. They're so happy to hear her voice. Let's go. Come on now. We have one child give a speech. Let's have another one. What you got? Break it down. Oh, cliffhanging ass. This makes more sense now. They've been showing that card with Zeus for a while now, and I just got it right. Oh, shut up. What is that? Suddenly your breaking point? Is that the line you won't cross? Nope, he'll cross that line. Hurry up and speak, man. We ain't got all day. Let's go. What an asshole. You done pissed him off, man. He's about to water karate your ass. He's about to yeet you into that bitch who was trying to shoot the gun. Yeah. Yeah. So let me take you on it once. Well, I guess I'll just have to keep chopping then. I guess this is what we would call a check-in episode. We're checking in on everybody, right? Thank you for that brilliant piece of advice. Let's put that in the art of war. Yeah, I mean, this was in the mail. They were setting this up for a long time because that's not how you treat your people, you idiot. Washed up trash. Jesus Christ, man. Holy shit. Imagine punching somebody with an entire ass gorilla. Gorilla punch punch. That's exactly what that is. That's a gorilla punch punch. That'd be so heavy, man. You realize how tired your arm would be swinging that gorilla around? They really emphasizing this numbers advantage that the Kato's people have. Yeah, let's get back to this damn speech, man. I thought she was going to say something that's going to inspire people. This is a great voiceover. Don't set the bar so low. That's kind of good advice, really. She's the first person you met, right? She turned out to be pretty damn important. Rise up. Boy, I can't wait for Queen to get his ass kicked. Or they're redoing his bandages. Maybe he'll look less like your crucifix. Yeah. I like this remix of the theme song, by the way. This is cinematic as hell. I would put this version on my playlist. What if this musical piece was originally commissioned for one of the movies when they have a bigger budget, right? This feels like this belongs in a movie. Yeah. A lot of this Luffy animation is just absolutely hilarious. Hell yeah. Keep turning your back on Sanji. F you. Holy shit. Kick their asses. Thought you already were. Thought they already were. Maybe they hadn't been officially given their marching orders. I guess not. Or she wouldn't be doing this now, right? Somebody's about to nuke this subbitch. Wait. Okay. It's just taking effect. I got you. I guess more people ate it than I thought they did. What the hell was that? Hey man, they stopped. Just do what I said. I guess they were affiliated to her personally, but she had not ordered them to betray their people. Okay. If they saw her, they would assist her, but she hadn't given them official marching orders. I got you. I see what you're saying. He's such a bitch ass. He's about to kick your ass. You're about to get gorilla punch. All right, the order's been issued. I guess that's what we're doing. I like how nonchalant she is. You better start running. Yeah, it's very strange. They just kicked my ass when I was on their side. That's the Flash, right? I'll use all the strength of my brawl to keep my shit together. I would not want to be Birdhead. Yeah, good shit. She could be a god. She could rule the world, man. Well, just it only has effects on animal-human hybrids, but you would keep making more, right? I know the production facility's destroyed, but there's a path. She's young. She can make it happen. Hire somebody to reproduce the smile fruit thing. Start using it on people. Create a vast army and then take over the world. Like if she was evil, she could totally do that. Yeah, but that's how we ended last episode. We ended this episode the same way. Yeah. I have a big middle finger. I don't need friends. I'm my own gang. And somehow you didn't manage to achieve either one of those things. See, you don't close the deal. That's your problem. You didn't close the deal last time either, 20 years ago. If you closed the deal 20 years ago, none of this shit would have happened. Yeah, what a dick. Are you joining the crew? That would be interesting. Yeah. Yeah. How dare you? Shit. I mean, he's generating power at such a level you can barely stand upright against him. Look at this sumbitch. Dorothy's house is flying away right now. That's how strong this sumbitch is. Yeah. Yeah. You dragon face ass. You just need to slow him down, that's all. Yeah. He's coming back. He's coming back, baby. Hold the line. Keep waiting here. We got you got an appointment with death. It's coming. Like you ever have. Look at this son bitch. Well, very thematic, right? Holy shit, I like that. You know the whole crap. The son has to kill the father to become a man and all that bullshit. I mean, I've turned out okay without, you know, metaphorically killing my father. You know, I don't know. I mean, it's just that's the thing in storylines where like I've never really understood that part of it. But not everybody, you know, people have different relationships with their parents. So that's probably a big deal, a big part of that, right? Like this, for instance. You know, I doubt they ever sat down and watched anything together. Maybe both of them would be different now if they had done that. But you know, it is interesting. They teased this at the end of the last episode, and we wait till the end of this episode to even get a little bit more into it. We advanced maybe about 20, 30 seconds further into the storyline after a full episode. Interesting writing choice there. Kind of ending two episodes in a row, kind of the same way. So I don't know, but the main goal here, of course, is to keep him in place until Luffy can get back. That's what I'm thinking.